Okay, hello everyone. Happy Thursday. Let's get started. We're going to rub our hands together. And what we're going to work on is, guess what? The kidneys. So the kidneys are both the kidneys and the liver. So the kidneys, guess what the kidneys do? Guess what the liver does? Can you believe this? It filters, get this is huge. It filters 200 liters of blood a day, the kidneys. And it's very important. They're at the lower back. A lot of people get back pain if the kidneys, if they've got kidney issues. In Chinese medicine, as we know, it's all about stimulating the organs. And it's no coincidence in church, what is that piano called, which has the pipes, which gives all of the sound to the temple of the church, is called an organ. And you also have these organs in you, and they need to be played in harmony. They need to be in harmonics. That's what we do in yoga, in sound healing, in when we breathe deep, in our programs, at our retreats. We're getting you in harmonics. So just like the beautiful organ, the big flutes, the round, long, the beautiful sound energy coming out, which brings you more into harmony. When you walk out of a church or wherever it is, it doesn't have to be a church, it can be the sanctuary or a yoga studio, any place of worship which has good energy in it. You feel more in flow, don't you? You feel like just at peace, or just happy to chat and share and look at a butterfly. You're in that. So comment below, or please, comment in the chat what this is bringing up for you. And everything in our world pretty much is grasping for you to be out of harmony with yourself. As women, especially, just being born on this planet, you have been absolutely weaponized and taken advantage of to program you that there's something wrong, which puts you out of harmony, which makes you grasping for something to feed you a feeling that you are in harmony, that you're okay. And that can obviously never happen through food or a new pair of shoes or a lipstick, whatever it is. We have to learn how to bring ourselves into harmony. It's only you who can do it, and that's what we're going to do today. We will go into the two organs that are very important, because they're filtering the blood, and the blood represents joy in your system, and joy, the emotion of joy. So if the blood isn't filtered, if you're not moving, if it's not flowing, if your liver and kidney isn't filtering it right, it's bucked up with toxins, you can't have the filtered blood, which you can't feel joy, which is one of the highest frequencies to feel that joy, which is the divine feminine. So see how everything's interrelated. We have to have the organs cleansed out, purified out, and we'll do today. We need to be aware of what's going on with everyone, that the falsehood of life, of this planet, how fake this society is out there. It's hilarious to know that and to see through it. And this is what these practices do. They will allow you to wake up out of that dream spell that there's something wrong with you, that inharmonic way of living, of pushing forward and feeling like you should be at the party over there, or maybe you should be dating so-and-so, maybe. No, what you're hunting for is your own self-presence. You be in the moment to feel connected to who you are, to be in truth. Truth has energy. non-truth has no energy. There's a lot of non-truth out there on the TV and on the radio, the news reports. You can feel it. There's no energy there. There's no harmony there. There's no life force there. So they have to make up it. Obviously, there's things have to be made up there too, because it's a false narrative, and you can feel that, can't you? And it helps you to, when you keep tapping into this energy every day, and it doesn't have to be a long time, it can just be, say, 20 minutes. You can even do, like, you can even listen to the lecture that I'm talking to now, and just do your own little warm-ups. If you only have like 15 minutes, you can be doing your warm-ups while I'm talking and then go out the door. I sometimes do that depending on my schedule with my own teachers. So that's another good little thing. Like, don't think, oh, how am I going to do a full class every single day? If you can't do it, don't worry. Or put a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the night. So just going back to the untruths, the fakeness, fake food, fake medicine, fake advertisements, fake skin, fake touch-ups in the beauty magazines, fake people being fake. It's funny, it's fake. But if you don't know it, you are in that world. You know, a lot of us, all of us have been in that world. We were born into that world when we were innocent, and then we lost, perhaps we lost it. The whole game is to not get the dirt of the world on us as a yogi, to not get the dirt, the negativity. I'm just giving you these teachings right now. I know it sounds a little doom and gloomy. I'm just giving you the transmission that's coming out of me. There's a lot of dirt out there. There's a lot of negativity. There's a lot of games. There's a lot of stuff and muck going on. There's a lot of, scary eyes, people who are jealous or, are projecting their stuff onto others. They're not cleaning their own stuff out. So there's a lot of stuff. We just don't want it to get on us. We just want to keep practicing, keep our frequency high, keep tuning our own organs, playing our own acoustical music, our own harmonics organs that we can play, not just in the church, but in our system, to be in that high frequency harmonics so that we can feel who we are. And when you feel who you are, and this is like a muscle you build every day, it's not like, oh, I'm born, I know who I am, or I feel, I can feel my heart more, or that I'm there. It's a life journey. And it just gets better and better. The more that like, all I want to do now is practice. And I didn't have enough time before teaching this class to practice. So I'm going to practice after this with one of my teachers from LA. My older brother's actually in Mallorca at the Rama studio over there, practicing these practices on the island of Mallorca with the Rama crew over there. He's over there. I was going to go, but I couldn't get over there at the moment. That's all we want to do. We just want to use the time in the day the most efficiently and do things better than we did the last second or yesterday. So simplify your life like this. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling like, how do I live? Like, how do I be successful? How do I be, I don't even like to use that word successful, because it usually makes people think of someone in some grey suit, and I've been there in Coca-Cola with the grey suit in England trying to be successful because I didn't know myself. So simplify it where you just do as much as you can, the best you can, better than you did it yesterday. Bring all your attention to the practice right now. Tune in fully with me. Bring your whole awareness and passion into the moment so that you have a breakthrough, that you shift something, that something flies out of you. It'll happen. Trust me, that's how it happens. You bring all of yourself here. So that's what's happening in your life. We're not here. We're fantasizing about, what if we were with Bob, or maybe we should have been there, and how the relationship should look. And it's a lot of us are living in a fantasy. Pretty much the psychological condition, which if you do these practices and listen to what I'm saying is we have a lot of fantasies. Fantasies are like, oh, replaying, you know, a conversation you had with Matt you saw the other day, he was an ex, and oh, I wonder if I said this, and yeah, I'm saying this now. Do you see the fantasies? A lot of us are living in fantasies. So we become aware of the fantasy, and we more live in the reality, not the fantasy. Some people can live their entire life in, you know how you meet people and they're not really growing, and they're kind of like just, they're in a fantasy. They're not really like here and like, I'm doing this is my life. They're not relating fully to you in the moment. Anyone feeling me, comment. I'd love to hear. It'll help anchor the takeaway for you and let you see yourself, what's going on with your own self. We all live in fantasies to different degrees. What we want to do is be in truth, be fully present, get real with our life, and look at how are we spending the time in our day, like how long are you practicing for, and do it better than you did yesterday. And that's a simplified way of living a yogic lifestyle, and that will help you to be in more harmony with your own life. You know, a lot of people are not just not in harmony with their own organs, but they're not in harmony with their own greater life. You see, you're not in harmony with not just your organs or your breath or your body, but also they're not even relating to the life right now. Like you may be sitting here doing a class, but you're in a fantasy. You're not really even listening to me, and then you're just doing the practices thinking about, you know, do you see? So let's snap out of that. Let's bring everything here, and let's detox the kidneys and liver, which are the filter of your blood. If they're not young and fresh, and which they can be your whole life, you've just got to do things like this. You may not feel that joyful childlike feeling because your blood is thick, it's got toxins in it, it's old, so we want to have clean blood. It's very important. You then have beautiful skin. You know, the skin that I have is really, you know, obviously I'm older than I was 10 years ago. I do look younger 10 years ago, but my skin, you look at my skin, it's even better. It's even like clearer. There's no pimples on it. There's no, it's because of a lot of the breath of fire that we do in this practice, which cleans your blood. You see, it cleans the kidneys and the liver and the blood. So like we're over 80% liquid water. We have 200 liters of blood's being filtered can you imagine that? You have an organ in your body and it's filtering that much liquid for you every day, the minerals, the nutrients, the toxins. And if you've been drinking alcohol, if you've got toxic thoughts, if you've been consuming, you know, it's not just physical food, it's also toxic thought forms. It's everything, toxic people, toxic ways of sitting, you're not moving your body enough. You're going to be getting older, feeling heavier, have less joy in your life. It leads to long-term disease. And so these practices, anyone and everyone can do. We have our 50% off, huge, amazing gratitude sale for you. It's ending soon, so make sure you get in for the year. If you're not in for the year at the moment, or you do want to get in, 50% off before the 31st of this month. And also our 2-day intensive is this month, the 30th and 31st. We're sold out for people to come and sleep, but we do have just 2 tickets for non-residential to come at the sanctuary. And a huge exciting announcement. We have partnered with Awake Water, a gorgeous, beautiful facility just down the road from, you know, Maroubra, Bondi. So if you're anywhere in Sydney, it's super easy to get to. It's a little closer to the city than the sanctuary. So we're going to be doing either monthly or bi-monthly women's temple days to allow you to explore and develop and deepen and embody that feminine frequency that you are in a multi-dimensional, multifaceted, juicy, strong, powerful, kind of just every word way, so you can show up as yourself and do what you came here to do. And we make it $99 to come, so anyone and everyone can come as a community and deepen. There'll be about 50 of us or so there, and it's a gorgeous facility. Sound healing, breath, women's work, wisdom teachings, women's circles. DM me if you want the info. It's going to go live on our website soon, and it will be sold out, that event. So it's going to be the 30th of October on Sunday, and then I think every month after that we're going to just run it there as the demand is here, and we're so excited to serve the community and hold that space for you at Awake Water. The suburb is called Banks Meadow, which is next to Maroubra, and it's like 15 minutes south of Bondi. So very accessible, free parking, and all the things to just easily get there. So bring your girlfriends, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, get everyone there. Let's rub our hands together. And that's what it is, community. We're going to have a few other gorgeous women showcasing their gifts, tea circle, getting us all supporting each other. Okay, let's inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale. Let's inhale to tune in. Short sneeze through the mouth. Inhale deep. Pull the energy up, pull your pelvic floor, belly button in, chin in, look up. And slowly release the locks, release the breath, release all that air out. Inhale deep. Exhale, and let's start to just warm the body up. We're going to squeeze the shoulders up. Inhale. Exhale. So breathe through the nose. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders up. Exhale, drop them and speed up a little. And you're going to feel a lot of like the heaviness of the world, the weight of the world is on the shoulders. It's not just a saying. It's like the words are connected to truth sometimes. So the weight of the world is on your shoulders. But we don't want it to be there, of course. So this exercise will help to melt it and release it out of your physical body. It'll turn into a breath of fire. Close the eyes and then let them sink up into the third eye. Drop the shoulders down as you exhale and releasing any heaviness, any energetic emotions you're holding onto. Breaths here. Inhale, squeeze up. Exhale, release the breath, release the shoulders. Now let's straighten the legs. Shake them. Reach the arms up, bend over, feet are together, and hook the peace fingers, that's your peace fingers, around the big toe, squeeze it, move down and up. Breathe, inhale up, exhale down through the nose. So press the knees into the mat, flex the feet back, bring the feet together, and I want you to focus on the prana, the breath, more than the movement. The first thing is the breath. That's the most important thing. And the next thing is the posture. Actually, it's not. The first thing is actually the mantra. The second most important thing is the breath, and the third is the posture. So with the mantra, I want you to inhale Sat, exhale Nam, vibrate it in the brain. It'll clear your brain, it'll reboot the brain, it'll beam out that frequency, that high frequency mantra, which means Sat, Nam. I have like 3 tea bags in my tea. I don't know if anyone else does that. I love strong tea. I also have, keep going. Oh, this is amazing. I have marshmallow powder in there, and that's amazing for your kidneys and liver. So you could even write that down if there's any health shop. I go to Pete's Organic in Mascot if you're in Sydney. Marshmallow powder. So it's a root of that plant and it detoxes those organs. You just put like half a teaspoon in tea. And I also have, I just put heaps of things in my tea. I also have, sometimes I put frankincense oil, sometimes lemon oil, sometimes ginger oil. So many different essential oils to add into our tea. I never just put like one tea bag. I always put herbs, tea bag, powder, essential oils, putting as much strength in there as I can. Okay, let's just do a few more. Inhale up. And then we're going to do cat-cow. And we'll just do, this is a shorter class as you can see. we're going to do a few exercises for the kidneys. Okay, so stick your butt out, inhale, nose, right into the heart, exhale, chin to chest. I like to start off slower to warm, because before I've just gone real fast and I've actually hurt my back a little bit. So, you know, even if you are super strong and flexible, you just want to, you know, be careful with your body as well. So I usually just, especially if you're cold, just start off slow, then you can speed up if you want. But the more important thing is the prana, the breath. Inhale deep, exhale deep, and squeeze the butt as you bring the chin to the chest to get the vertebrae unlocked as much as you can. That's going to determine how youthful you are your whole life, is the degree to which the spine's unlocked. Let's just do a handful more. Okay, inhale up, squeeze up, exhale, chin to chest, squeeze up. Inhale, open the knees wide and just chill back in child's pose. Hands are kind of come into prayer, forward to floor. And just surrender into that pose of humility, of humbleness, surrender. How much do we need to surrender to the heart? Especially if you're living in a fast-paced city or you run a business. We obviously need logic, we need our mind. You gotta have logic. You have to be logical, clear logic to have intuition. You can't be off with the fairies and not have your logical mind clear and have intuition. So it's all needed. We just want to also be able to shift out of the head and sink, open the heart. The main thing is to, I know you've heard of, open the heart. This workshop's going to give you a heart opening, and it's billions of workshops everywhere saying about the heart. The thing to understand is all of our hearts are relatively, blocked. So it's a continuing clearing the grief, clearing the junk, clearing the grief. It's grief. And allowing it to open up. Take a few more breaths. I had an amazing healing the other day, kinesiology session. I did it myself though as well, because of all these practices, I'm doing, and it was so powerful. I saw like gray, absolute, like a dead part of my heart that I was not aware of. Take one more breath as come up, sit on your heels. And it was such a realization, whoa, my heart is partly blocked, it's not just totally open because I'm a yogi, or so we all have little parts of us, and it was like gray, and I saw it and and I luckily realized like, whoa, that part of me was dead. So I putting life through that, healing that part of myself, channeling energy, knowing where and not even needing to know where it came from, but it's having that awareness of, you can feel more energy there, you can do some yoga and you're like, oh, I'm fine. It's like, how deep though can we go really? So this is what these practices do. And don't be hard on yourself if you're thinking like, whoa, I feel a little bit numb, I feel a little bit like stuck, a little bit blocked, a little bit disconnected, a little bit, we've all felt that, or we all feel it at different parts of our life. We're all of us, me, everyone. So if people are looking like perfect models on YouTube or Instagram, sitting in a perfect yogi pose, everyone has this stuff and we're all working through it, okay? So the first thing to clear the kidneys, just think the kidneys as one of the secrets to youth, one of the gateways for you to have real clear thoughts, mind, fresh skin, lots of energy, lots of joy. One is to drink lots of water. Okay, so just get your drink bottle, drink water. And just drink it as much as you can. I'm not going to force you to like, I have to drink water. I feel sick, drink the water. No, just drink as much as you can fit in the belly. And cross your legs, and we're just going to pump the belly. How cool is this? So if you know this, you can just do it whenever you think of it. Like, whoa, I'm feeling a little bit fatigued. I had a glass of wine the other night, and whatever. Not that I condone it or don't condone it. You do whatever you want. But certainly, if I did do that, I would absolutely notice the next day that just seedy feeling. That is your liver, that is your kidneys, which are like sad, they're clogged, they're tired, they're so tired. I'm just cracking myself up tonight. So, and absolutely, mine, I can feel they need a rejuvenation. My kidneys need a rejuvenation as well, because I push myself a lot, working a lot, which I absolutely love though as well. But we do need to continually just juice ourselves up. And this is like the great thing. You get so much energy through this practice. You can then share it. You can do more. You can have multiple incomes. You can have another baby. You can earn more money. You can work out your body. You can just choose whatever you do with the energy. And you can build a surplus of energy. Building a surplus of energy is one of the goals of yoga. It's why we practice, and a lot of yogis, the ancients would just sit in a cave and they wouldn't talk much because they're saving their energy. They wouldn't eat much because they're saving their energy. They wouldn't. So it's like about generating. It's ojas, OJAS. If you want to Google it, it's really interesting. Ojas is sperm. Ojas is the deep reservoir of energy in your body. Ojas it's a liquid. It's a liquid actually that's in your body. Sperm is really nutrient dense. It's life. It's creating a me, you. It's what created you. So it's obviously very juicy. It's very plump. It's very life. It's thick energy. That's what it is, and that's what we generate in this. And you can bank it, and you can just put it in your system. That's what we're doing in this. That's why you notice sometimes you just like practice and you look younger, because things are like falling. Like your age isn't just chronological. Ages is biorhythm. Age is hormonal balance. Age is the secretion of the glandular system to rejuvenate yourself. So if you're getting to bed past 10 o'clock, you can't get the full secretion of the glands. When you get to bed at like 8:30 or 9 and you actually sleep and you feel up and you wake up and you're fresh, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because you had a full secretion. And that's very important to keep looking young, youthful, and to be healthy and rejuvenate your system. You know, when you just keep on the social media and you're all like overloading your nervous system, and then you kind of pass out with the phone in your hand and you're all fried, and it's like 11 o'clock or whatever, and you wake up and you just feel like wired, and you just that you didn't get a full secretion. So what we're doing here with these practices is the science of your entire anatomy, your glands, your hormones, your physical body, all of your energy bodies, especially the third energy center, the fire center. It's allowing them to clean the junk out and fully reboot and fully strengthen so that you are a full high level human being, operating on all fronts. That's why we start to not know who are we, because we weren't operating like this before we weren't practicing. I was meandering around, you know, definitely, hands up if you feel blocked in your fire center, like you can't speak up, you can't speak, you know, public speaking where people listen to you, you know, you don't know your boundaries, you don't have that energy to like, let's do this, you know, you just pull the doona over. And I definitely was living like that for, I don't know when it was, like my teenage years to in my 20s before I found this technology. So that's what we're doing. And I'm sure as I'm speaking, you're realizing, oh, I'm able to like talk to clients better, or whoa, I'm able to like date and have like, I don't close down as much anymore. Okay, so let's just pump our belly with the water. We're going to sit, hands in Gyan Mudra, fingers are straight, palms are up, and we're just going to inhale, pump your belly like a breath of fire. Just hold the breath in. And then exhale when you can't hold it any longer. That's what you're doing. Inhale, pump. Drop the third eye, drop in there. So bring the gaze into the third eye, just stare through it. Let the eyes just sit into that portal. And remember, the first thing is the mantra. So as you pump, you vibrate Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Vibrate it. Feel it beaming out of every cell, beaming out of your aura, strengthening your natural energetic bodies, purifying, upgrading. Really do that, because if I knew that when I first started, I would have transformed twice as fast, but I didn't have that embodied understanding about vibrating a mantra. I was sitting in my suffering trying to get through the class. So vibrate Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam, and it will clear your mental brainwaves. Less than a minute. hold the breath any longer. Inhale. And exhale. You can obviously feel the pressure of your bellies hitting the kidney and the liver and the kidneys at the lower back. So you can feel, just like acupressure, go to the Chinese doctor, they're pushing the points and the organs are getting charged of energy. That's the secret to youth, one of the secrets, and super vitality is charging up your organs. We're doing now. Let's lay on your back. You're going to lift both legs to 60 degrees and hold with a long, deep breath. We're just going to do it for 2 minutes. Then we're just going to crisscross the legs for 2 minutes. That's all we're doing for this class, a mini class for you. As I've had requests for some shorter segments. So bring the hands underneath your buttocks to support the lower back. Raise the legs. Long, deep breath. And as you can feel, the lower back is a lot of pressure, isn't it? There's a lot of pressure where we're charging. It's amazing to start to have an understanding about what we're doing with the energy anatomy, which we're pressurizing and breathing. So you got to breathe real deep here. The breath is your life force. It's the energy. It's the prana, the vitality. I'm going to do it with you. Be a warrior, hold the legs out, breathe deep, relax the face. Let the body shake. I can feel my body shaking. Let's let it shake. You're getting stronger. Bring your whole presence to this moment right now. This is when you strengthen, when you're present. Over halfway. And press that belly into the mat. So there's no space between the lower back and the floor. You're going to feel a lot of heat, a lot of fire. Relax your face, let the energy move through the face. Last handful of seconds. Inhale. Exhale, relax, let the energy flow. Inhale. Exhale. Feel that warmth, that fire in your body. Take a few more deep breaths and feel the organs getting that flush of energy through them. Isn't that amazing? Take another deep breath. Last little thing we're going to do is just a short little set for the kidneys. So you could just do this. If you've got any kidney issues, if you know you've been on your adrenals a lot and anxious, worried, and you're feeling that burnt out, you need things like this to repair your kidney and your liver. If you need any more support in this, you just give me a message. Because a lot of people feel this way at the moment. We're going to have our arms just like that, just like you're relaxing like that. And all you're going to do is legs are at 60 degrees, the same angle, and just scissor kick them. So now we're going to move energy this way through the organs, if you get me. Before it was more that way, now it's that way. So just breathe nice and deep, crisscross them for a couple of minutes. Breathe through the nose. So you can feel the energy rising from the base of the spine. You can feel it, can't you? It's moving up through the sexual organs, through the lower back, through the belly, up to the heart. That's what's happening. And some people just live in the lower triangle, the first, second, third energy center. That's okay, but that's just when you're just like looking for hookups or to get money or to have sex or to get power over someone. It gets a bit boring. That's the lower energy kind of animal, like taking energy. So we're moving the energy from there. We're moving it so that it goes up to the heart. So it goes up to the throat, the third eye, the crown. That's when you expand and you want to give, you want to share, you want to connect, you want to evolve. And maybe you also want to have wild sex as well. You also want to devour some food. You also want to feel your strength, and that's the lower energy centers, which is fine as well. We need that, but that needs to be steady and clear and healed and integrated so that you are a fully multi-dimensional, multifaceted human operating from all cylinders. Breathe deep. Last few seconds. Okay, inhale. Exhale, relax. Let the energy flow. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just do some back rolls. Bring the knees to the chest. Let's roll. It feels really nice now. So open the lower back. After that, pose left and right. Move left and right. Breathe deep. And then roll. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Your spine loves it. Big breath. Come up, cross the legs. Bring the hands over your heart. Breathe in. Feel that warmth from the belly. It's going to be really strong. Like I can really feel that energy coming up, strengthening my digestion. I just ate 3 boiled eggs today before. I felt like I needed some grounding and like fat and things. So I can feel how much it's helping my digestive system. If you can also feel that too, that fire, if you have any bloating or feel like digestive problems or slow metabolism, this is so needed for you, for the fire to be ignited so it can obviously digest the food, get the metabolism moving, burn through any viral, anything that's in there, the fire, it allows you not to get sick. burns through any of the viral loads. Feel that energy coming in into your heart. So breathe and just welcome it into any part of your heart that was blocked before. Just as I said, I realized there was like some like gray, dead part of my heart that I noticed in my consciousness. I noticed through a beautiful healing session. It was dead, like it's like, whoa. So if you feel like, oh, my heart feels blocked, like don't worry, everyone, it's so dynamic. It's like not like, oh, it's blocked or open. It's just we're always looking to circulate more energy. We're always looking to expand it. We're always looking to increase our capacity to just live from the heart, go into the heart. You know, in the day when you're worried about the progress you're making in your business, or the person they didn't call you back, or this and that, you'll know a great thing to do is just to, what's the heart saying? That's the head, hands over the heart, or just feel the heart. And then over time, it's like, oh, that suffering is gone, that story, that paradigm, or that trajectory of your life, or that psychological condition or whatever, just, oh, it's okay, I'm in my heart. It's life is life. I'm just doing this spreadsheet right now. And so just breathing into the heart, circulating the energy. Maybe it's trickling up into the throat. Maybe it's going right out of the crown of your head. Maybe you feel it a lot in the belly. Just have a little tune in. We're going to tune out now. When you do not consciously relate to your body, your mind does not relate consciously to you. Whosoever will do these exercises, what we just did, will do this. Whosoever will do this set will be set for life. So whoever is doing this, what we're doing, the liver, cleaning the liver and the kidneys, you'll be set for life. So when you do not consciously relate to your body, like you're not feeling your heart, you're not feeling like, oh, my back hurts, my kidneys are dried out, oh, I need to stretch now, you know, oh, my body's telling me to get away from this person. When you're not even feeling that, you're just in their mind. When you're not consciously relating to your body, your mind does not relate consciously to you. You don't have anything then. How are you navigating anything? You can't. How important this work is. Let's bless ourselves. One of the most important things is for us to learn how to bless ourselves. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you. See it in you. Guide your way on. So let your light guide your way on. Guide your decisions. Push you to the path. Direct you forward. May the long time sun shine upon you. Oh, love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way. breath in. And out. Satnam. Well done, everyone. Drink a lot of H2O because we just obviously cleared out those 2 organs which are the filters of all the blood. They need water. So water is one of the easiest ways to purify them. You need to drink a lot of water because we're moving toxins and energies out. I can feel it in my mouth, so I'm going to have another tea, another strong tea. I've had like 5 today. Who else is feeling me? It's freezing here in Sydney. So that is it from me. And anyone else watching here, we're doing so many bonuses and gifts to the community. Let anyone know you can get 2 free weeks in Sanctuary TV. People just want to trial it out. Tell whoever needs the help if they need to get their body moving, or meditation or breath work, whatever they want to focus on. That is one thing. Another thing, we're giving away over $17,000 of prizes to support your mental health, your physical, your spiritual health. Women's retreat, a year in Sanctuary TV, and a few other things. That is on our Instagram page. Just see the giveaway post, get in on that. That's being drawn in a week. It's on our Facebook page, the Sanctuary Retreat, on there as well. So enter there. And we have our gathering, as you know, not this weekend, next weekend. It's sold out, but there's 2 non-residentials left. If anyone needs that, tell us about reach out to us. What else is happening? The events are now going to also be at a Wakewater in Sydney, 15 minutes south of Bondi, from the 30th of October on a Sunday. $99 for Women's Temple Retreat Day to get you equipped with these tools. Okay, so if anyone needs that, if you want to come along, get in touch with us. And Satnam.